Hello. Today is the anniversary of the first Burns Night. Burns Night celebrated all over the world now as a way of celebrating Scotland. People who see Scotland as their home country gather in all sorts of different places all over the world to remember Burns Night. The tradition started in Greenock in 1801. A club had started to celebrate Burns, and in 1802 on this day they started the tradition of celebrating him on the date of his birth. But actually they got it wrong on that first occasion. It's the 25th of January, and so Burns Night now is the 25th. But on this first occasion it was an opportunity just to celebrate Robert Burns as a symbol of Scotland, and indeed he's been seen as Scotland's national poet. He wrote a poem about the Battle of Bannockburn, which was for a while Scotland's unofficial national anthem, and he's seen as a representative of the Scottish people and a focus for their patriotism. I think patriotism's a good thing. Naturally, we feel a warmth towards the place where we grew up, which is part of our roots, and it becomes part of our psyche. We are influenced by the nation that we're part of, not least, of course, adopting its language. And I think it's natural that we support our country, that we feel patriotic, and it's a good thing. What I think isn't such a good thing is nationalism. Nationalism, when patriotism turns into nationalism, I think it can become dangerous, because nationalism is a way of saying, yes, I support my country, but always over against others, always wanting to see my nation as superior over other nations. And of course, this leads to conflict and often to war. The danger, I think, in the way our cultural life is developing at the moment, is that those who are nationalists, and there's an increasing number of them in our world. Nationalism is becoming a dominant feature of politics in many, many countries. Those who support a nationalist way of looking at the world refuse to accept that there's any other kind of patriotism. They don't allow you to be patriotic and still see cooperation with other countries, and even the possibility that other countries are better than our country. They don't see that as a possibility. Nationalism always sees their own country as dominant, and that, I think, is an unhealthy attitude which can lead to violence and conflict. So today I want to support patriotism, but I'm against nationalism.